I'm Meredith Solomon, and I'm going to be discussing managing a fully online learning program versus managing a blended learning program. First, let's define an online program versus a blended program. If 30 to 79% of the content is delivered online, it would be considered a blended learning program. This program would blend online content delivery and face-to-face content delivery. If 80+% of the content is delivered online, the course would be considered an online learning program. Most or all of the content is delivered online with this type of program, and there are typically no face-to-face meetings. Before we discuss management, let's discuss why one would use blended learning over fully online learning. There's data to show that blended learning is the preferred method from students and makes more sense. The University of Central Florida surveyed students in 1996. 75% of students enrolled in a fully online course are also enrolled in campus face-to-face sessions. The online student who never came to campus but existed only in the virtual world was a fallacy and a myth. Since students obviously enjoyed and enrolled in fully online courses and campus face-to-face sessions, it just makes sense to create a course that incorporates both of these aspects. Blended learning combines the best of both worlds in regards to face-to-face and completely online courses. You get the cohesiveness and the interaction and the feeling of community of a face-to-face class. And then you also get all the neat technology things that can be brought to the course by the online component, such as asynchronous discussions and linking to outside websites and the outside world. At the University of Tennessee, a study was done of students to see their reaction to fully online courses versus blended learning courses. The results showed that students felt blended learning provides clearer instructions, more support, and less workload. The management of blended learning environments versus fully online learning environments. Blended learning environments require more thought and planning compared to single-mode fully online courses. It's more complicated to manage infrastructure and logistics of multiple delivery types such as found in blended learning courses. Therefore, an organization must decide, is it worth the managerial issues and headaches of creating a blended learning environment to get the best of both worlds experience for their learners? Examples of managerial challenges of blended learning environments. A blended learning course needs a multimedia-equipped classroom for the face-to-face course component. The classroom needs to be more so multimedia equipped than an average face-to-face course in order to complement the online component of the blended course. Also, coordination of classroom space for the blended learning programs can become quite complicated, as different blended learning programs meet at different times and on different schedules, and an organization doesn't want to let a classroom space go to waste by no one using it, but they also don't want a bunch of people to try to use it at the same time, and it just gets very complicated. A disadvantage of a blended learning course over a fully online learning course is the geographic barriers that can limit students from dispersed locations from enrolling in the course. So here's my opinion, taking into account the managerial issues of a blended learning environment and the benefits of a blended learning environment. My opinion is whether to choose a fully online learning environment or a blended learning environment is to choose a fully online learning environment that utilizes both synchronous and asynchronous tools, such as found in the HRE online program. Through virtual synchronous sessions, students can get many of the benefits provided by blended learning: more support, clearer instructions, and a feeling of community. The virtual synchronous sessions also allow students to get many of the benefits of a fully online program, such as geographic freedom. Also, the managerial issues are eased. There's no need to equip a multimedia classroom, and there's no need to coordinate classroom space for the face-to-face meetings. So a lot of the managerial issues sort of dissipate in this way. Here are the references cited throughout the presentation, and these also are the references for the images used throughout the presentation. Thank you.